Hello, everyone. Amanda Williams, MD, MPH, here with you today. I've been kind of on this kick with back to school and what you need to be doing when it comes to the nutrients that you're taking. And there was one thing in particular that I thought, oh, I want to talk about this. I want people to be aware of this. And that is our multi energy powder. This is something that I take on a very regular basis. Sometimes I switch it up. Sometimes I'll do the performance multivitamin one day, and then another day I do the multi energy powder. But the powder is really nice because it's easy to do in terms of like just one scoop and mix it in with some water, and on your way you go. So you can kind of sip on it throughout the day. And for me, that used to be really easy to do, especially when I was at the store, is just to mix up some of the multi energy powder and just kind of sip throughout the day. So the reason why I like this formulation is it's not just a comprehensive multivitamin, multi-mineral formulation, but it is packed with so much more. So when we talk about multi-energy, obviously we're going to be getting our vitamins and minerals coming from the formulation, which is great. So we're looking for a multivitamin. Maybe you don't want to take capsules or tablets, so your powder, this is a really good option for you. But I want to tell you about some of the other things that are contained within the multi-energy powder, and the taste, by the way, is very, very nice. So it has a citrus bioflavonoid complex. So it's packed with all these powerful antioxidants that can be very beneficial for fending off oxidative stress. It also contains inositol, which is really good for your little neurons in your brain. So, what inositol does is it helps with cell to cell communication. So, where's an area that we really like to make sure that we have good cell to cell communication is in our brain. So, we want to always be firing on all cylinders. And inositol is very beneficial in doing just that. It also has DMG, which is dimethylglycine. Dimethylglycine is needed for so many different reactions in the body, and it plays a really integral role in the manufacturing of glutathione. So, glutathione is our most powerful, or one of our most powerful, antioxidants in the body. So, by having adequate dimethylglycine on board, this really helps the cell in terms for creating its own antioxidants, but also for all of these other functions. And one of the things that we know is as we get older, our body actually makes less and less dimethylglycine. And they've even linked low levels of dimethylglycine to an increased risk of things like type 2 diabetes. So we know that dimethylglycine is really very important when it comes to our overall health. So this multi energy powder contains dimethylglycine. So that's great. It also has carnitine. So we're thinking amino acids. We know that carnitine is integral in terms of driving the fatty acids from the outside of the cell to the inside of the cell so they can be generated into energy, which is always a good thing. So we're always thinking, how can I have a little bit more energy? Well, number one, let's make sure we have the right amount of vitamins and minerals going into our system every day. And most Americans, we know, are lacking that. I always kind of default back to that study out of the University of North Carolina where they said that only 12% of Americans are considered to be metabolically healthy. So we know that we need those vitamins and minerals just as a bare bones basic. We have to have those. So then we want to think energy. So we have our vitamins and our minerals. We have all of these wonderful antioxidants coming from the citrus bioflavonoid complex, coming from the dimethylglycine, and then we have that carnitine to really help at that mitochondrial level for the energy production. We also have glutamine in this, and glutamine is very important for your skeletal muscle, for your GI system. So having adequate glutamine. They even know that glutamine, if we have low glutamine levels, it can take us longer to heal after an injury. So, this is giving you these really important nutrients that we know that the body needs in order to recover and repair at the same time to generate that energy. Now, here's another little fun fact about this formulation. When I said you can kind of sip on it throughout the day, it has this registered trademark blend. It's called Enzofarm. And the enzofarm is this blend of key digestive enzymes. So it has amylase to help you with the breakdown of carbohydrates. It has protease in it to help with the breakdown of your proteins. lipase to help and aid with the breakdown of the fats that are obtained from your diet. It also has hemicellulase, and hemicellulase is really kind of cool because as humans, we mechanically can break down things like vegetables, but enzymatically, we don't come equipped with something called cellulase. So, hemicellulase is really nice because it helps our body with the proper digestion and nutrient absorption of vegetables. So, this enzofarm that's contained in the multi energy formulation has hemicellulase, which is great. It also contains lactase. So, for those who have more sensitivities towards things that are dairy driven, so lactose containing, this has lactase, which gives your body that ability to better digest those types of foods. So, and this is another thing that we know, kind of like dimethylglycine. As we get older, we do not produce the same amount as when we were younger. Well, we know the exact same thing is true when it comes to the digestive enzymes. So, as we get older, our body makes less and less. So, that's why sometimes digesting our foods as we get older can become more problematic, and people can experience things such as more bloating or discomfort after eating certain foods. So, having a multivitamin, multi-mineral formulation that's packed with enzymes, packed with antioxidants, and packed with powerful amino acids that help the body in terms of energy production is a really nice way to kick your day off. So, one scoop, mix it in with some water, take it with you on your way out the door, and this is a really nice way to take care of your cells. They will be very, very happy. I encourage you to check it out. Go to our website, invitehealth.com, and look at the multi energy powder. Now, I will be back with you in a few more days to talk about some more fabulous formulations brought to you by Invite Health. Thank you so much.